All right, first off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, Thawadi Yah, Ba'ashem Yahushai, for letting me do another video through the Spirit, Thawadi Yah, Ba'ashem Yahushai, for giving us his truthful worms, double honor to our apostle elders at Great Millstone, and salutation and blessings to the hopeful light. So I'm going to do a quick video on a correction. I said Pax Romana in a video I did last week, but the word I was really talking about is neoclassical. How America is based off of, it follows after the same Roman makeup. But just to get this real quick, Pax Romana is this. It says the Pax Romana is roughly 200 years long time span of Roman history, which is identified as a period and as a golden age increased as well as sustained Roman imperialism related to peace and order. So that's Pax Romana, basically a great time for Rome. This is what I really want to get into right here, though. Neoclassical or neoclassism, which is this neoclassism or neo also spelled neoclassism, as Western cultures moved into directive in various arts, literatures, theories, theater, music, and art. Can't say this word. It's fucking. Architecture that draws inspiration from the art culture of classical antiquities, which that time period, I'm gonna just jump down right here. It says the main neoclassical movement includes with the 18th century age of enlightenment and continue into the earlier 19th century, later in impacting the Romanticism. Hold up, let me just do this. Romanticism. Yep. Romanticism and architecture. The style continued throughout this 19th and 20th and up to the 21st century, and is basically following after the Roman architecture. Right here it says neoclassicism was born in Rome largely thanks to writings of John Joachim Winchelmann at the time of the rediscovered Ptolemy and Let me see. Click on it real quick. Herculaneum. Go back. Herculaneum, but it is popularized, spread all over Europe as generations of Europeans art students finished their grand tour and returned from Italy to their home countries with newly rediscovered Greco-Roman ideals. So they called that the Enlightenment period. And it went on even to basically to this day. And it's just showing that a lot of the things that we have, even in the this Western world over here in the West is based off of what they had in Rome. The Senate, the way monuments are built, is built off of the same architecture and the same setup in Rome, and that goes into the scriptures, how this place would basically come in the same spirit as Rome. This is Revelations 13 and verse 3. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. And that beast, being the Roman Empire, it was wounded when it fell, and then it came back into power around the 14th century. And they worshiped the beast, which gave power. And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshiped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast, and who is able to make war with him? And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And that's the time that we were down and out in slavery, which comes out to 350 years from 1619 to around 1970. That's what, as Jake was, because when you keep going down, it speaks about the enslavement of Jake and the punishment that this beast is going to receive for doing that unto us. But what the beast being what, going back to verse 3, that deadly wound which is healed, man. That's that Roman system coming back into power, man. What you would call NATO and EU. And I believe they had when the EU was established, it was established under the Treaty of Rome. And I'll just prove it real quick. And this is just something real quick, something I want to correct. Yep. The EEC, the Treaty of Rome. The Treaty of Rome, or the EEC treaty, brought about the creation of the European Economic Community, best known as the European Communities. The treaties was signed on 25th March 1957 by Belgium, France, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, West Germany, and it came into force on January 1958. So it's a little bit of that. And those countries that they named, specifically Belgium, France, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, and West Germany, those are a part of this beast, man. They are part of the 10 horns and the 7 heads. They are part of that, the NATO and EU, and that is this beast, that dragon that has come back into power, which his deadly wound was healed, man. That Roman Empire, which was that great empire back then, that Edomite Empire, which fell and now has come back into power, man, and soon going to fall once again and will never rise again. And this America, this system which you have now to this very day, is based off of that exact same Roman system. That's why you have the Democrats and Republicans. That's why that's what you had in Rome, the plebeians and patricians. I believe that's in the same. Let me see. I believe it's in the same chapter. It says 2 horns. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm going to just keep going down. I stopped at verse 6, so I'm going to keep going down. And he opened his mouth and blasphemed against Yahweh, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and to them that dwell in heaven. They did that by what? Destroying the saints and setting up their image as God. And even with these laws now that they have, they just completely just do away with the Heavenly Father and his Son. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, which happened. And who are the saints? The children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They beat us. And power was given unto him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. And this is the man who's ruling the world. This is the people ruling the world. The Edomites, through what? The NATO and EU and with America, man. This is how they're ruling the world. And all that dwelt upon the earth shall worship him. And what is that? Everybody seeks after this beast, man, this whore, whose names are not written in the Lamb's book of life, slain from the foundation of earth. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth him captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and faith of the saints, because that is the reward for them fighting against the saints of the Most High and enslaving them and doing the horrible and gruesome things that they did to them. To Judah all the way to Issachar. You destroy the children of Israel, man. You have to pay for that. Verse 11, and I beheld another beast come up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake like a dragon. That's what you have, this system which people think is a real system when it's not. Which they had in Rome, the plebeians and the patricians. All that is your modern day Democrats and Republicans. But what? They are still all a part of the same lamb. They are still on each other's side. They just set up to fight, to look like they're fighting against each other when they're really not. They're all working towards the same agenda of the beast. And he executed all power of the first beast before him, which was Rome, the Roman Empire, also known as the Greco-Roman Empire, or also known as I believe another word for it was the Idumean Roman Empire. You can look it up. I believe that's what was another name that they call Rome. So the Idumeans, they knew that the Edomites were ruling during that time. You can look up Antipater the Idumean. They knew who was in power. He executed all the power of the first beast before him, which was Rome, and caused the earth and them that dwelt therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed, which is what? The Roman Empire. And you can look up, I just right here, similarities to Rome. Eight striking parallels between the U.S. and the Roman Empire. Rome and America, comparing the ancient Roman Empire. How are the United States and the ancient Roman Empire similar? And look, they show the architecture. The office presidents is based on the Rome Council. The Roman councils, the conception of veto was popularized with Rome. The conception of the filibuster was popularized with Rome. The idea of election judge, jury, and defense attorneys was popularized with Rome. The Electoral College was a Roman invention. The idea of two parties, Republicans, was a Rome idea. The And the two Roman political parties are factions of are factions are the what's this? Boom. Optimists and populars. Oh, it's but let's put. Let me see. The U.S. Bill of Rights is based on the 12 tablets of Rome, and the list goes on and on and on and on. And that's how you know this is Rome all over again, man. And that's why they're so against this truth, just like they were in Rome. It's nothing new under the sun. This is a Roman Empire revived again, back in power, man, back in action. And he does great wonders, so that he make his fire come down from heaven on men in this on this. And he doeth great wonders, so that he make his fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of these miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image of the beast, which is the system which had the wound by a sword and did live, because it came back in power. That Roman system is back into play even to this day, man. But this is just something real quick. Just wanted to correct something and showing the similarities to Rome and the United States. And it's showing you the biblical aspects of Rome and the scriptures. Rome and the U.S. and the scriptures, man. Is the deadly wound came back into power, which is Rome. And now you have America and the NATO and EU, and that is a new power system that is established on the planet Earth, man, which the Heavenly Father, through His Son, Yahushua, is about to take down. So, Lord, we'll hope this lesson was edifying. We give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakodash. With that, shalom.